It is very important to remember that if you've been through narcissistic abuse, you went through a very traumatic event. After narcissistic abuse, you most likely are going to suffer symptoms of complex PTSD, and this is because you went through spiritual and psychological warfare. Now, complex PTSD is different from PTSD in that this stems from multiple different traumas stemming from childhood. Because CPTSD is complex in nature, there are going to be many different symptoms such as feelings of worthlessness, dysregulated emotions. However, in today's video, we're going to focus on the immense feeling of guilt that you most likely are going to experience after narcissistic abuse. When you are dealing with pathological narcissists, you are dealing with someone that is highly manipulative. You really are dealing with fraudulent people that pretend to be somebody completely different, a completely different personality in order to get into relationships. What we're looking at here is the narcissistic abuse cycle. So while on your hand, you thought you were getting into a relationship with someone, understand that narcissists do not have relationships with people. They have various abuse cycles. When you look at the narcissistic abuse cycle, you can see where the first step is idealization, or what we commonly know as love bombing. Now, this is 100% fraudulent because narcissists do not have the capacity to love anybody, including themselves. And this is why they like to flatter you by giving you gifts and false compliments and so on. And this is so that you drop your guard and trust them. In letting go of the shame and guilt is to understand that you could not have known. It is completely irrational. It is illogical to think that there are people out there pretending to be completely different people to get into relationships with people. So you could not have known, and if you could not have known, then you could not have made another decision. And with that comes forgiveness. And what we're talking about here is forgiveness of the self. What is forgiveness? So forgiveness is really letting go of negative emotions that do not serve you. Letting go really is the key to transcend. When you let go of shame and guilt, then you have access to higher level emotions such as courage, love, compassion, and so on. So forgive yourself for not knowing what you could not have known because you didn't have access to the information. Also, understand that when it comes to healing, healing is not linear. It's really a messy process which involves feeling those negative emotions such as shame, guilt, anger, and so on. The main thing to understand is peace is actually closer than you think because you took the courage to walk away and stay away.